as one by one lead is now coming forth about the kind of relationship that this young couple could have had, and that specifically was there abuse, insult, a lot of arguments. We are being told that during the questioning, Aftab did confess to the police that he used to smoke weed, marijuana, and there were arguments often taking place over this issue as well between the couple. Aftab, as now is being analysed, was there any sort of intoxication further that Aftab was involved in? All of this, remember, to piece together the sort of mind that he had. A young man, not even 30 years of age, kills a woman, cuts her body allegedly, disposes it off. These are serious allegations against him. Can this be any normal person? Can this be much more? So, of course, as Akshay continues to be with us, Akshay, first tell us, because while we are breaking it, this is again another lead that could there be intoxication, drugs, marijuana. This is just to piece together the sort of personality that Aftab could have, and did it lead to arguments in this? Are you also picking up from the investigators that it was not just one day that led to murder? There were abuses, fights, assault in the past few years since they had been together, but this woman continued to be with him. And then also update us about what is happening at the Mehrauli forest in Delhi.
Well, Pooja, yes, there is some lead coming in from the investigators as the interrogation continues. The police have got another remand of 5 days, so the police continues with the interrogation of Aftab. And now new evidences are coming up, new confession he's making, and now the latest one is that he also used to consume marijuana, is what Aftab has in fact confessed in front of the police officials, and that can be another lead in terms of what exactly led to this violent crime. Was there a role of marijuana as well as other drugs in it, and that is being investigated independently by the police officials, and that exactly is the reason that the police teams are also planning to travel to Himachal as well as Uttarakhand, where the couple used to travel very often. Now the question is whether both of them used to consume marijuana together, or it was just Aftab. That is a big question. However, Aftab has confessed in front of the police that yes, he used to get intoxicated using marijuana and at the murder, during the murder as well. In fact, he may have been intoxicated, and that could have led to the violent crime. Also, in front of the police, he has recently confessed that Aftab did not want to murder, but since he strangulated Shraddha so hard that she stopped breathing, and then once he realized that she has died, he made in fact a plan to get rid of the evidences that he in fact murdered his own lover, and then followed a very ghastly crime that he committed, dismembering the body of the lover he was staying with.
So Akshay, where you are right now, after that murder, when he disposes of in the darkness or tries to allegedly dispose it off as much as possible, do tell us about the forest area where you are, because I know that the Mehrauli forest can run into kilometers. It will be very difficult for him and for the investigators to be fully convinced, because he'll try to evade. He will not be taking them to the direct areas. Have there been, as gory and graphic as it sounds, have there been body parts that have been recovered by the police? What sort of areas are they looking into? Are they currently there at location as well?
Well, Pooja, where I'm standing right now, this forest is somewhere around 200 meters from the main road of Chhatarpur. You can see the buildings from where I'm standing right now. Those are the buildings, and those are the buildings of the same area where Aftab used to live. That is the Chhatarpur Pahadi, just about 200 meters from the main road is the residence of Aftab. So he had to travel, he had to walk somewhere around 400 meters in order to come here, dispose the body parts one by one every day, coming in for about 15 days in order to get rid of all the body parts. Now, reminding our viewers that yesterday police had revealed that they found a skull in Pandavnagar area of the national capital somewhere around the same time when Shraddha was murdered. However, Pandavnagar is somewhere around 20 kilometers from here, and if the skull that has been found, it has been also the samples have been sent for DNA analysis, and the question is if that skull is indeed of Shraddha Walkar, then it raises a lot of question marks as far as the security and the police arrangements of the national capital are concerned, because a man traveling to up to 20 kilometers carrying a skull is extremely worrying.
And that report, not only the test report of whose skull is it, the DNA has to match with that of the father. That will be the most crucial evidence, and we do hope that it all comes together, because justice has to be brought to this girl.